Hey Tara, this is Chris Doyle at Alderman Chevrolet Buick GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership, where we're known for awesome deals and fabulous service. Thank you for your request for information on this 2019 GMC Terrain. This is the SLT all-wheel drive. This is with the 2-liter turbocharged engine. Quite a lot of power, fun to drive, really nice looking, nice driving, practical car for around here for certain. It finished off in the Summit White. This is a certified vehicle. I'll get to that in a minute. This is a leased vehicle, leased here, service work done here, and came back to us. So we've had our thumb on it the whole time. All the service work done here, as little as needed to be done. As I mentioned, this is the SLT, very nicely equipped. I'm going to point out a couple of nice things that come along with this as we go along, but let's kind of start with the basics here. As I mentioned, this is a certified vehicle, which means that you have an extra 12 months, 12,000 miles on the bumper to bumper. Your powertrain is 6 years, 100,000 miles from the original date of sale. That's better than a new car, which is 5 years, 60,000 miles. Condition is excellent, as you would expect for a leased one owner lease that had it here. This was one of our awful owners, so we had it for a couple months here ourselves first, and then leased by one of our customers. Very good condition in terms of tire tread is excellent. I'm not really sure if these are brand new or real darn close, but great tire tread. Wheels are in good shape. I point that out because tires are never cheap, and they're certainly not cheap these days, that's for sure. So it's something you're not going to have to worry about for quite some time to come. Really excellent condition all the way around. Paint looks very good. Underside, scuffing, scraping, the kind of things that sometimes you'll see on cars. You don't really tend to see them too much with our vehicles here, and especially for leases. Again, folks who lease tend to take very good care of their vehicles. Let's take a look on the inside. Nice thing about this is the Terrain, very popular car, a lot of room, a lot of space for people and stuff. We'll focus on people first. Lots of headroom, lots of leg room. I'm going to slide inside here. Again, that nice jet black leather interior. Your vents in the back. There's kind of the view from up front. I have this seat back pretty far, and we got a lot of room. There's a lot of room all the way around. Good visibility, and look at that blue sky, just like we get 12 days a year in Vermont. But it looks great now, that panoramic moonroof already installed in here. Just a really nice way to kind of brighten your day as you're driving along. Let's take a closer look up front, because again, as I mentioned, it's the SLT, so there are some nice features that are in here. You saw the leather, you saw the moonroof, we've got our power liftgate in the back, we've got our 2-position memory seating for the driver, power seat, of course, almost goes without saying at this trim level. We've got our heated steering wheel. With any luck, we're not going to need it for a while, but it's there. And our heated seats, both side. We've got our hill descent control. Used to only be in trucks, but this is 31 miles an hour and less. You can lock it into a speed. And we've got our traction control. I may need to do this just so you can see it. A little bit of a glare. X2, X4 in the little mountain there. X2, front wheel drive, which we're in front wheel drive mode right now. You can very easily turn it, shift it, there you go, to all-wheel drive. And there is, of course, that off-road setting, which is all-wheel drive, but really for gutting out those lousy conditions, getting going, snow, ice, mud, mixtures of all three. Really helps to make a difference when the conditions are terrible. You can shift on the fly between X2 and X4. It's nice to have this because even if you have a car that is all-wheel drive, it's still sending power to the rear wheels in the summer at 90 degrees. So it makes a difference in gas mileage and in handling too. Here's our shifter here. Now that's the electronic precision shifter. Very easy to use. Reverse, drive, park. That's it. Very simple. Safe. You can't accidentally leave it in gear and shut off the engine. It'll automatically put park on for you. Awfully nice thing here too. Let's take a look at that key fob. Boy, that shape, I'm just not used to the sun out here. The key fob. You've got your remote start here. You'll also have remote start on your phone as part of OnStar. That's the My GMC app. There's our button to open that rear lift gate. And then of course we've got our dual zone climate control up front. Our push button start. Let's take a quick look over here. You can see your mileage, 47,118 at the time that I am recording this. And then up on our main screen, our audio, very easy to use. AM, FM, satellite radio if you've hooked up your phone, Bluetooth, or better yet, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Simply by plugging your phone in here, the correct one will light up depending on your phone, and you get a lot of great information on there for your music, your contacts, your messages, Apple Maps or Google Maps or Waze, or there's a lot of stuff that can come up, and it's all touchscreen voice control, very easy to use. And of course, there's our nice big, very, very clear backup camera. GM's really led the way with great looking backup cameras that are very, very easy to use and crystal clear as you go along here too. So what I'm going to do here is hop in the back or towards the back. Oh, one more thing that I just noticed. You do have your nice fog lights up front too. Automatic headlights, of course. The fog lights are something that are manual that you can also put on at the same time. Power lift gate, power lift gate. Ta-da! We're going to open this up from back here just so I can point out a couple of very basic truths about the Terrain. There is a ton of room. There you go. That's the cargo area with the back seat up. And there's even more space underneath for hidden stuff or stuff that tends to roll around. Very wide, nice low lip, easy to get things into and out of. Said a ton of room, and if you need more, that is a split folding seat, which you can actually control by these levers back here just to drop the seats. Now, you've got a football field in here, or at least it feels that way too. Lots of space for people, lots of space for stuff, huge wheelbase, drives like a much bigger car, carries and handles stuff inside like a much bigger car, but still very, very easy to drive because it is not a huge car. It just makes very, very good use of its space. Let's close that back down here. Again, you've got your nice dual exhaust in the back. This is the 2-liter, not the 1.5, but the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. Quite a lot of kick. It can move, let's put it that way. A lot of fun to drive. Tires, again, really just excellent all the way around. Excellent tires. The wheels themselves don't look to have any kind of scratching or damage or anything. It's just in really, really nice shape. Oh gosh, and I almost forgot, we've even got the nice crossbars on the top. So this is really ready to go. Great car. If you'd like to learn more about this Terrain, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you can click on the link in the comments below. If you're watching it on Facebook, you can go to the Learn More button, or better yet, just come see it in person. We're at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont. That's just off Route 7 South. Hope to see you soon.